I don't know. Do we have any vacation songs?
We're live.
And we're live. I don't know. I'm having a hard time coming up with this. Oh, no. Just kidding. I do have one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I have a backstory, too.
Okay. So, Clay, how is Florida right now?
Describe Florida.
Warm. I'd much rather be there right now.
Dang.
Yeah.
Not with us. That hurts, but it's okay.
I don't like cold weather. I don't.
I don't like the shower. That's all I hear.
Iona is the worst.
You love Iona.
I do. If they moved it to a warmer climate.
Wait, imagine they did that.
But like Iona during Christmas time.
Yes, but that's
the
like
fall
vacation.
Leaves falling.
Like I don't like to wake up and be like, oh my god, it's so cold.
Iona is in its prime.
Why
when
would
all
you
the
pick
trees.
A New York school then.
Accurate. No, Andres picked it.
Yes, and I did not think I'd be such a baby with the weather.
You're like not bad though. She's like
Andre is bad.
Yeah.
Andre is
Yeah.
worse.
Well, Andrea like doesn't like to go outside, so. I would be a great show.
I feel like
Remember that?
Iona, I feel like, is in its prime when all the trees are orangey, reddish, yellow, and the leaves are falling everywhere. Like that's the best time.
Yeah.
And then the snow is everywhere, and it looks like a pretty picture.
Mm-hmm.
You won't get that in Miami.
Yes, well, my first year here, I remember I was at water polo practice and there was a blizzard. And my first time going down the stairs by La Penta, I couldn't find the stairs from the amount of snow and I fell.
Dang.
And I just rolled down all the stairs. That was my first winter here.
Oh my goodness.
I understand the trauma. I feel like freshman year was a really bad winter.
Yeah.
So to be traumatized by that first year.
Yeah, for that to be my first year, I was
definitely-
like, telling my mom, I was like, I can't handle the cold. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I did not expect it.
Sophomore year was better. Last year was pretty bad. We had a lot of snow days.
Yeah.
But by then you're a seasoned girl.
I love snow days in the dorms.
Yeah. Painting our nails.
Yeah.
Not leaving.
Movie day.
I love-
Chris.
I love like just like unless the power goes out, then no. Never mind.
Well, I've never
But-
been here when the power goes out.
I
don't
love
I don't think it's gone out yet for us.
I don't know if it has. It might have been
I don't-
Rice for me, but I don't remember. That was
Yeah,
rough.
I was like, I don't think it
Honestly,
has for
that
us.
was rough. Snow days and Rice were rough because I didn't want to go out and get food.
Well, we don't.
We have food in the room and we
yeah,
just make it.
We don't go
yeah,
out.
but like at least like Kenese or like North is like closer to the strip of food. Like I
Yeah.
can go, but Rice no. But I like like hot chocolate and movies and popcorn. And
Oh, movies. Movies. We should have done our show around movies.
Don't
I
you
feel
just
like
paint your nails anyway? I feel like you guys just paint your nails.
we do.
It takes like
but,
10 minutes, so
It's nice to
It
have
does
a
not. It takes
day.
more than that.
It's nice to have a day where you're supposed to have class, but then you don't. So you have like you plan your day around class. So it's like, okay, I have class all day and then I'm going to do homework at night. But then when your classes are canceled, it's like, oh my God, I can spend all day not having to do anything because I didn't plan on doing homework anyway. So you get to paint your nails without feeling stressed and feeling like, oh my God, I have all this work to do on top of it.
Nice for you.
It's so actually I did it last night.
I love to take a nap without having to do anything. No stress nap. That's
But
the
you
best.
like to take a nap regardless.
Oh yeah.
When you have lots to do.
Yeah. Makes me feel better. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited for Christmas.
I thought you were gonna say for Chris.
You have Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Do you see those videos that come up with the Christmas phone case? They're everywhere. And it's literally a phone case with glitter that falls in it. And it's a little house with a pine trees and snow. And then there's Santa in the air with a sleigh and reindeer. And then there's like glitter that falls everywhere.
I haven't seen
You
it.
don't see that all
No.
over Twitter.
No.
Well, I bought it.
Well, I don't really go on Twitter though. You bought it?
Yeah, I bought it. It was $6.
Have you seen that? Like let's get this bread.
Yes,
Kings.
I'm over it already.
Did you see the it's
No.
almost Christmas, let's get this gingerbread?
Yes!
Kings? I thought that was
Yes!
so funny.
I love Christmas. Do you know what we should have done? Now they're making gingerbread houses like haunted houses.
Justin
Halloween.
wants to come on the show.
Sure. Next week.
And he wants to talk about Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Heck yeah. Dream, 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 dream.
I don't know what that means. I have a feeling if he
You've
comes on the
seen it,
show,
right?
I'm gonna be sitting here like Ale is, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be like,
Yeah, no, Justin will take over.
yeah.
He'll be like, ask me a question. Ask me a question. Ask
We'll
me a
be like
question.
mid conversation with him. He's like, no, just ask me a question.
Yeah, we should have prepared like an interview.
I
Yeah.
have some questions.
Okay.
Let's get juicy.
Oh God.
What's your favorite spot on campus?
Her dorm bed.
Well, I technically our dorm's like off campus.
I consider
Not
it
if Iona's university.
Okay.
Well, we're
Favorite.
not.
Favorite spot. Anywhere. We'll say like in the vicinity. Like New Rock's too far, but like
Okay.
doesn't have to be behind the gates.
It could even be like up where Jameli's is, because there's signs like Iona signs up.
All
there.
right. So I would say the dorm because we're always there, but more of the living room.
Is that your favorite place?
I'm giving you a list.
An outdoor place.
I'm saying
No, it doesn't have to be outdoor.
in dorm, outdoor. I love the Ab. That's my favorite food.
Okay, so these are like
I'm
okay.
like going from like dorm to food, and I would say on campus.
Do you hear my stomach?
Like if you had the choice, like say we graduated
Okay.
and you were like, I know you don't feel it now, but you're like, I miss it so much. Like if you're looking back and you're like, oh my God, I want to be right there again. Like a lot of people, it's the hill. If for some reason it just brings like
Yeah.
a gust of
I would say-
happiness.
I would say the hill, but the thing is that I didn't
We don't-
really take that much advantage of it. Like I regret it.
Right. We don't really. Well,
Yeah.
okay. The year's still young.
I know, but like now it's cold, and
Yeah, but we'll have the spring,
yeah, we will.
But that'll only be like 2 weeks of like nice weather.
and it's gonna be the most depressing 2 weeks ever.
Chris is gonna be sitting there like on the hill, laying out. Like,
Well, last year,
Don't make me
like
leave.
didn't warm up,
yeah,
and I was like, I wanted to warm up before I go home. I was so sad.
yeah.
So let's hope it warms up this
So
year.
you would say the hill?
I mean,
Honestly, I think we should take more advantage of the quad. Like,
That's what Justin and I have
Yeah.
been
but
doing.
like, why? Like, why? Why doesn't anybody
Those
sit on
little
that grass?
tables?
Or even the grass? Like, the hill. Like, I get it, but like, also
It's
no.
very
oh,
steep.
are you saying
And
like
it's just a flat area. Like,
Yeah.
It's very steep.
yeah.
The hill's very steep. I like the hill, but like I sit there and I'm like, oh God,
And the
I'm
ginkgo
falling.
tree and everything. Like, just go to the hill. I mean, go to the quad.
new move.
we'll plan a spot
Honestly.
there?
Seniors only.
We'll be trendsetters.
Let's do it.
So the hill is your favorite spot?
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh,
Let me think of another question.
what's your favorite spot? The hill.
That is a really hard question.
My favorite spot is the new little tables.
I love the
At the
quad.
quad.
I do love the quad.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful and
I just haven't spent as
showcase.
much time there.
I also like the front of the library.
I do too, but
Yeah.
I've never even walked
I like the Harry Potter
out
room.
there.
See, I
I've
like
never
all those
sat there.
places, but I
I
don't
have.
really like use them because I like studying in my room. I get anxious being in a library.
That makes sense.
I don't know where else. Indoors are a little like, ugh. But yeah. Any more questions?
If you can go anywhere in the world on vacation theme, where would you go?
I'm dying to go to Greece.
I want to go to Italy.
Yeah, that's like up there. I want to go back to Europe. My friend went to Greece.
Back.
Like,
Okay.
Back to Europe.
well, I only went once, and it was for a tournament, so I barely got to see it.
I've never left the country.
Yeah, no, neither have I. I don't even have a passport.
I have a passport, but it's probably expired.
We'll do a little tag here. Ollie's coming home with me for Thanksgiving.
A tag?
Yeah, just like a little like, she's here. She's our guest.
Oh, okay.
She's coming home with me for Thanksgiving.
I am.
I don't know what that. I still don't know what that means.
Just like, hey, fun fact.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
super
think the
excited.
Tag is like an actual thing in the radio world. It's like,
Oh, you think so?
yeah, like you like
You know what I
say
realized?
your name at the end of your.
We have a radio show, but we don't listen. I don't listen to the radio.
I don't either.
So,
I
like,
listen to
we don't-
Sirius XM sometimes.
Yeah, but like they don't sit and really talk on there that
Sometimes
often,
they do.
unless you pick a station where it's talking.
I thought it was like depends on the time of day.
I love.
Like I
I
know,
want to work for them.
I know, like in what
We know.
I know back at home, like in Miami, they have like Y100, and they don't really talk much during the day, but like in the morning, then they have like they have talking sessions or like phone calls with people or like the morning pranks.
See, I thought that was just the regular FM radio.
Well, for us, like it's like Y100. Like that's what that one radio show does, and then like other ones talk about like different.
See,
things,
my mom
but
listens to Sirius XM stations that give like advice.
yeah,
Like what's that? She's like a therapist, and people call in, and she like there's this one woman who's like pretty nasty, and is like, well, why would you do that? Why would you do that, Karen?
yeah.
Like, buckle up and get your life together. And my mom's sitting there like, oh my God, she's ruthless. She's ruthless.
Yeah,
This
no.
poor girl's crying on the air, and she's like ripping her apart.
Yeah, no. Ours is like every single day, every morning before going to school, we would put that on. And then it was like, oh, okay, we're going to set you up. And they're like, oh, okay, we just found out that this person cheated on you. They're like, oh, you just got busted. Like,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Also, phone taps. Z100 does that. You probably, I mean, you might know what they are, but you didn't. Did you grow up with Z100?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Well, phone tap is like when like people. It's like a prank call, but like the
Yeah.
studio does it. I think we should do one.
Prank call someone?
Like
Is that mission consistent?
no. So like, I forget what it is. It's like you just like they get them like really mad, and then
Right.
and then they're like, just kidding. This is like
Yeah.
blah blah.
I
blah,
have
Z100.
heard them
I've
before,
heard
They're
them do that
so funny.
Yeah.
but
I
I
think we
don't
should do
know.
it.
I'm trying to think of one that I've heard that I remember.
There's one like okay, I remember one. It was like his daughter or something, and they called the dad. They were pranking the dad, and the guy from the radio was pretending to be a security guard, and he was like, "Your daughter was just caught stealing," and he was like, oh god," and he was like, like Julie or like whatever, listen to what he says, and like the guard's like, all right, like we have to like take pictures of you, and she's like, Dad, I don't want pictures taken of me, and he was like, just do what he says, and like they were like taking pictures, but like they were getting like really like weird,
Oh
and
God.
the dad was like, just like listen
Yeah.
to the guard, and it was like really weird, but like
Jeez.
yeah, it was weird, but
I don't know. This is the best example.
No, I've heard something like that.
I don't know. Are we?
the dad was like, dude, and I was like, okay, that's a little much, but
But I can't prank call people. I'm not good at it.
who would we even prank call?
We could prank call Justin.
Yeah, let's prank. Still listening.
He knows us
We
and
could
he
prank
listens.
call-
So it would be awkward, but it could be like a stage thing.
I
Like
would prank call my dad.
Oh no, I don't want to piss off your dad.
He wouldn't get mad.
We should
He's been wanting to be on the show for
prank call
so long.
Christy.
Who's Chris? Your mom?
Yeah.
We could do it.
Chris met my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your mom? Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't know. I
Hey.
really thought she just like didn't walk in with you.
She looks just like me.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're
after
like-
you said it, I was like, okay. But honestly, she wasn't even like in my. I was talking to you and like
I know.
wasn't in my vision.
My mom fangirled for like half a second. She's like, I love
Over
your
the
show. I
show?
love your show.
Yes,
I was like,
has
Christy,
she
you
watched
don't even
it?
watch it. She was like, I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. And I was like,
kept shopping.
I was like, you literally don't watch it. Like, I can't tell you. Last year, the first like 3 months of our show, she was like, "How do you do it? What's the link again? How do you do it?" And I'm like, "It's a Friday, and our show is on Wednesday. Like, stop trying to be our number one fan when you don't even watch us." She loves the promos,
I was gonna say she lives for the promos.
but it doesn't count if you just watch the promo.
Did she like me? No.
Chris,
Christy didn't like me. What?
She did. She doesn't know you. She
Yeah.
met you for 5 seconds.
Please.
She's like, "Oh, co-host. Okay, nice." Like, she did
Yeah.
not like
I think
you.
that's Chris's first instinct. Like when he met my family, he goes, "Oh my god, they don't like me. I need a second chance to meet them again."
It's not like we walked in the hall and she goes, "Oh my god, no offense, but I do not like that boy." He said hi and shook my hand, and then I just didn't like him.
I was gonna hug her.
Oh god,
I won't.
Christy's not a hugger.
I know because
She's
she
not.
put her hand out. So I was like, okay.
I'm not a hugger either, so
Yeah.
I inherited that. But she just doesn't. She doesn't do that. Like even my roommates, she's like,
I think I'm a hugger.
she'll hug you guys because she knows that she probably should.
but that's like after like a big thing because I'm also not a hugger either.
Right, like she just
Like,
doesn't.
If people go to hug me, I'm like, oh,
Like there's so many like moms and people that are like just hug every time they see you and then every time they leave, and then I'm used to it because I have friends that are huggers and like their families are huggers, which is I'm totally fine with that, but my family is not at all. They're just like, hey.
sometimes I don't see it coming, and then I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, very interesting.
So,
So
What song do you want to play?
Well, I didn't get to explain my vacation song yet, so maybe we'll do that later.
Okay, we can do that next.
I don't know what to play now. Is there like a nice summer vacation? What about the song "The Middle"?
Oh yeah, we can play that. I don't think we've ever played that.
No, I don't think so either. I'm kind of surprised.
It's very basic though.
It's basic. It's so good.
All right. You want to announce?
No, because you always cut me off. I have Ollie announce.
Okay.
Announce the song.
This is "The Middle" by Zed.
This is "The Middle" by Zed.
Woo!
Take a seat.